A young father is suffering deep emotional and psychological wounds after enduring a life-changing severe beating. Good evening. Thanks for watching News Channel 9 at 6. I'm Calvin Sneed.
And I'm Kim Chapman. The man accused of trying to murder him is speaking out from jail, saying the story we've heard about for months, what led to the beating, is a lie. News Channel 9's John Pless is back from Cleveland now with the story. John.
Well, Kim, Timothy Doyle couldn't appear on camera today. His facial appearance has changed, and he lost his sense of smell and taste. The man who put him in that condition tells me Doyle is not the good Samaritan his family and police say he is. Now, before you hear what he says, a warning about some strong language he uses to tell his side of the story. This is a picture of Timothy Doyle before New Year's Eve this year. Now look at him after that morning. Every bone in his face was broken from a near-fatal beating.
He's had a lot of hard time identifying himself and coping with the differences. When we first spoke with Doyle's sister and police back in January, they said Doyle was trying to be a good Samaritan in the parking lot of this Cleveland Waffle House at 2:30 New Year's Eve morning. They said Avery Ladd was beating his wife, Crystal, and Doyle tried to intervene. When police arrived, they said they found Ladd on top of Doyle, pounding his face with his fists. He's charged with attempted second-degree murder. From jail, Ladd said he was provoked and threatened after people in the Waffle House yelled racial slurs at them. He said Doyle is the one who started the fight.
I told him, I said, man, you don't know who you're messing with. You need to watch your mouth. You don't know who you're talking to. This is my wife, whatever. And then he again stated, F you, nigger. And he swung at me.
We asked Ladd's wife if her husband was beating her. Is that true?
No, absolutely not.
Ladd is on probation for another beating 10 years ago. He served 7 years in prison for attempted second-degree murder, the same thing he's charged with now. When he was arrested in January, police mistakenly said he was convicted of murder. Again, it was attempted murder. So we asked Doyle's sister what she thinks of Ladd saying he was racially harassed and taking the first punch.
Even if there was some taunting, which I don't know that happened, I wasn't there, at what point do you not realize that an entire face is destroyed?
Doyle says Ladd had no reason to relentlessly beat her brother, considering he's on parole.
And him knowing or drinking and being out, knowing that these things could happen, I mean, how many lessons do you need? You know, before you say, okay, I've got to step away and not do that.
This case is scheduled to go to trial September 26th. Kim?